Good morning, Dickie Dabs here. All right, I couldn't do it yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. There's too many people. I made it to Santa Cruz, made it to the boardwalk. This is the ride for change from Oakland to Santa Cruz. I rode my bicycle. I'm self-funded. The whole point of this journey was to raise awareness for the homeless, stop the criminalization, stop the inhumanity that we have. I want to create change, a tsunami of change. I would like you to help me help everyone, because together, imagine what we can do. If the American economy can be revamped in 6 months to a year because of COVID and re-changed to be able to subside and progress, even though we were in the middle of a pandemic, why can't we fix a simple issue as homelessness and poverty? If we eliminate poverty, we eliminate 90% of crime. You know what I mean? If people didn't have to worry about struggling for an apartment, struggling for food, struggling for the basics, struggling just to get to work, we would be so much better off. And then this place right here, the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, is absolutely the worst. Here they have nothing but low-paying jobs. Only the highest get paid and get rewarded. But here, I'm sure you could get a job quick and then they'll fire you just as fast, And this kind of job you can't live off of. You can't provide a family for. But yet, this place brings in millions and millions of tourist dollars for this city's economy. But yet, this city does nothing to fix the homeless and criminalizes them. I saw news articles in my hometown of Humboldt, of people being taken advantage of, people complaining about the homeless. Don't complain about the homeless. Complain about the politicians who do nothing about the homeless. Call your legislators, your local representatives, your councilmen, your aldermen, whoever it is that is in charge in your local community and statewide. Don't complain about the victims. Complain about the people who are persecuting them and keeping them down. I am indigenous and I am black. And I've never seen so much racism in the world. Are we the United States or are we the divided states? I hope that we are united and you can change my point of view. So again, I implore you to make sure places like this provide adequate pay for their employees. Let's make it mandatory for health care, daycare. If you're not going to pay them enough, then at least provide the health and human services that they need to be able to maintain this job, to bring in the millions and billions for this community of tourist dollars. Otherwise, what are we doing here? This doesn't create science. This doesn't create history. There's nothing monumental about this. So I only hope that you will listen, and maybe I can point you in another way and maybe point you into a new way of thinking, So again, I write for change. I write for me. I write for you. I write for everyone. Let's do it together. Let's create that change, that tsunami of change. Call the boardwalk. Call your politicians. Don't complain about the homeless. Complain about the politicians not doing their job, not getting you paid enough, not taking care of the community, not having community and health services in this area to help people provide for themselves. We don't need affordable housing. We need a good pay rate, because if we had good pay rates, we wouldn't need affordable housing. We wouldn't need any of that garbage, because people could provide for themselves. They could take care of themselves. They could, take care of their health, their family, their kids, and maybe even help others if they were paid enough. Have that be the food for thought for today. Thank you again for joining me, Dickie Dabs. The Ride for Change, Oakland to Santa Cruz. Let's do it together.